Love, a word so small, yet powerful enough to change the course of a life. We write about it, dream about it, fight for it, and sometimes we even lose ourselves in it. But have you ever stopped to ask, what is love really? Is it a feeling, a chemical reaction, or something deeper, something our brains can't fully understood? Welcome. Let's begin. Inside your brain, love isn't poetry, it's chemistry. When you meet someone who captures your attention, your brain releases a flood of chemicals: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Dopamine, the pleasure molecule, gives you the rush, that electric feelings when you see their face. Oxytocin, known as the bonding hormone, makes you feel safe when you hold someone's hand. Serotonin, it keeps you focused, almost obsessed, thinking about them again and again. Love, in its earliest form, is not logic, it's biology. Your brain isn't asking, is this person right for me? It's whispering, this person makes me feel alive. Scientists have discovered that when you're in love, your brain behaves almost exactly the same way as someone addicted to a drug. The reward centers height up, your sense of time changes, and every emotion becomes amplified. That's why love can make you feel unstoppable, and heartbreak can make you feel like you're dying. When love is lost, those same chemical systems crash. The dopamine drops, the oxytocin fades, and the mind begins to crave the feeling again. Not the person, but the emotion. That's why moving on feels impossible, because your brain is going through withdrawal. It's not just your heart breaking, it's your biology resetting. But what makes us fall in love with one person and not another? Psychologists say attraction is not random, it's a reflection. We are drawn to people who awaken something familiar inside us, sometimes comfort, sometimes chaos. Your mind seeks what it recognizes. That's why someone's eyes, voice, or even their silence can feel strangely known. Love often mirrors our early emotional experiences. If you grew up craving attention, you might fall for those who make you chase it. If you grew up in peace, you'll be drawn to calmness. In the end, we don't fall in love with perfection, we fall in love with familiar emotion. People say love hurts, but science says love itself doesn't. It's the loss of connection that does. Our brains are wired for attachment. When that bond breaks, the same neural pain circuits activate as when we experience physical injury. That's why heartbreak literally feels like pain. But here's the paradox. The same system that causes pain also helps us grow. When love ends, the brain begins to rewrite. Slowly, we stop seeing that person as our source of happiness and start rebuilding it within ourselves. That process is what transforms pain into wisdom. Now let's remove the fantasy. Love isn't about perfection, it's about connection. Biologically, love keeps our species alive. Psychologically, it gives our existence meaning. Spiritually, it teaches us that vulnerability isn't weakness, it's humanity. We often search for love, it's a missing piece. But the truth, love was never meant to complete us, only to remind us that we were never meant to live alone. Every hug, every heartbreak, every memory, they are not random. They are chapters in the science of being human. Anthropologists believe love evolved as a survival mechanism. It made humans form bonds, raise children, and protect one another. Without love, we might have survived as individuals, but not as a species. So yes, love is biological. Yes, it's chemical, but it's also the reason you care, the reason you create, the reason you forgive. Because when science meets the heart, it realizes something extraordinary. The molecules may create the feeling, but meaning gives it life. Love is not only what we feel, it's what shapes us, breaks us, and rebuilds us. Behind every heartbeat is a story of connection. Behind every tear is a memory of meaning. And behind every moment of love, whether lost or found, in the universe remembering you, that even in pain, you are alive. This is the science of love, the psychology of connection, and the truth behind every heartbeat you've ever felt. If this touched you, subscribe to Story of Lovers G19, because here, we don't just tell stories, we uncover the truth behind the emotion. Thanks for watching.